What's up, everybody? Wrestlemania season is over, and you know what that means. Sadly, we're going through another wave of releases. And to a surprise, some it might not come as a surprise. We've got a whole list, and they're probably not done yet. You know, as a long time fan of pro wrestling, it saddens me when these wrestlers get released. Not only because some of them have a lot of potential, and it's a shame that they didn't reach it with the company, but it's the negativity it comes with it. People see the IWC community has to be the worst fan base ever created, because I've never seen a base that acts like when somebody gets released, they cheer, they're happy. People saying, "I'm glad they're gone." I just don't understand what it is when it comes to these releases, man. It's ridiculous. I'm just gonna name the names that's been released. We have Kari Zane, which came to a shocker. She might be the most shocking that's on this list. From my understanding, well, not from my understanding, but from the last past year, her, Asuka, even Io, they've been entertaining. So Kari Zane, I just don't get. Like, I get it that she hasn't been wrestling on her own, but she's been wrestling tag team with Asuka. So that really came to a surprise to me. Aleister Black and Selena. Now, in a few, I'm going to play you this video that you see in this corner. Because this is where the IWC community has lost me when it comes to Selena. But we also have Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas, basically the YS6, with Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, and Eric Rowan. Santo Escobar. Now, Santos got me. That's the one I think came as a shocker, since you already have the LWO still with the company. But I feel, though, since WWE has AAA, you could have used him there, which you didn't. Why? I don't know. He's multilingual. I just don't get it. Like, he had more potential than the rest of the LWO. That's why I'm just like, really, Santo Escobar? Like, but hopefully there's words that they're bringing Lucha Underground back, so hopefully he can go back to that and shine like he's supposed to. I think of all the names, Santo Escobar had the most potential to be something great, and WWE, that's one thing I can't say. That's the wrestler that they dropped the ball on. Motor City Machine Guns, the Vets. A lot of people. Now, this is not my opinion. A lot of people just felt like they was just there just to be, they don't know why WWE signed them. And you know what? Hey, Dexter Loomis, Apollo Crews. Wow. All those cuts that he survived. I like Apollo. Apollo is a once in a blue moon talent. And it's a shame that the way he got treated in WWE. Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Andre Chase. Man, if y'all didn't want to see what Andre Chase could do on the main roster, I was looking forward to it. Chase U got so over in NXT that probably couldn't transition to the main roster, but I was looking forward to see him. I wanted to know what this man had, you see what they did at NXT to repackage Tony D'Angelo. They could have done the same thing with Andre Chase. I think that was a failed opportunity. And this might come off disrespectful, and I'm sorry to Andre Chase if this comes off disrespectful to him. But I felt as soon as they signed Danhausen, that was it for Andre Chase. That's just my opinion. But I was really looking forward to see if they would have brought Chase U to the main roster. Who else you have? Oh, Zoe Stark. I think of all the females, she had the most potential. She had more upside than downside. And I want to see what Zoe could have done. But again, she suffered. I think she was part of. She's on the list because of she's injury prone. I mean, can't say nothing about it. Alba Fire, Chelsea Green. Um, it's interesting now since Piper Niven is injured. I don't know if she got released in those last rounds, but to have Chelsea Green by herself, this should be interesting. But sadly, Alba Fire had to go. So, wishing her the best of luck. Tyra May Still, as y'all might know her as the first, I think she was the first African woman or first woman to win the Olympic gold at the Olympics. You might have seen her on LFG. She appeared a few times on NXT. I don't know what is up with WWE and signing these Olympic gold wrestlers and not doing anything with them. I don't know. It's weird to me. You made a big showing on when y'all signed them, but then y'all just let them go. I just don't understand that. Serena Linton, don't know her. Tyson and Tariq. I'm mad about these brothers. They've only been on TV probably 5 times, and most of it was with Wes Lee. And when Wes Lee got cut, they was probably on TV 2 times after that, and I felt like WWE didn't get them a chance. Chris Island, not sure who he is. Malik Blade. I was rooting for Malik Blade, and I'm not gonna lie. This brother is talented. And they just let him go. I really don't understand. Trill London. I know the name, but I don't think I've ever seen this guy wrestle. I think he was on LFG. And Luca Crisafino. But the IWC. So I was scrolling today and I saw people saying that they let Kari Zane go, but Nikita Lyons still have a job. Why would you say that? Like, you wish somebody not to be jobless? That just doesn't, like, the IWC community, first of all, they're entitled because what happened on WrestleMania weekend with these fans and interacting with these wrestlers. Wrestling fans are the most entitled fan base I've ever seen. This doesn't even happen in football. As much toxicity, Kit Wilson, you see in the NFL fandom, WWE is worse. It's ridiculous. Like, Nikita now. And this, you know what? I don't even think it's entitlement. I think there's just a lot of haters in the IWC community. That's all I gotta say. If all you think she is good for is booty pics on Instagram and posing, she has more upside than anything. She has a fan base. She has a following. She can be a star, guys. It's ridiculous. I just don't get the hate. Now, with Zelina Vega, I'm going to play this video about Zelina Vega because the big controversy around her let go was because she went on Twitch and she complained about, what's his name? Sean Ross tweeted the releases, and she just basically said, I don't want to misquote her. That's why I'm about to play the video. But from my understanding, she had a problem with it because she was basically like, damn, I wish I would have found out first before you telling all my business. But we're going to watch the video and see what she has to say. So, okay, you know what? Her opinions are valid, like, and people just hating about what she said, and people are going on the internet saying, "Oh, he's a journalist. What you expect him not to do his job?" Man, that's not the point. And get this, I think what a lot of it is, I think people are misunderstanding what she said. Now, how would you feel? I'm gonna bring up an incident. It's probably to the extreme, but I'm just gonna give an incident. Y'all remember when Kobe Bryant died? I remember because I was on my way to the Rumble that year and waking up to the news that Kobe Bryant died. Now imagine you waking up and all over the news, somebody was saying that, or matter of fact, forget the news, on social media saying that your loved one has passed away, and you couldn't even get the information from the cops letting you know that, I would feel some type of way too, honestly. And that's why it was some controversy, because I think the news hit before the family even realized. And I remember that day. And all she is saying that, man, I wish I would have heard it from the company that fired me instead of this journalist, because you never know. It might be a rumor. You don't know. Then you have everybody on social media guessing like, oh, she fired? Oh, no. Then you wake up, you're like, well, this to my knowledge. You think everybody's joking. Then comes to find out, oh, you actually are fired because you finally get that phone call. Like, that is valid. And people are just going off saying that, oh, I see why she got fired. Like, bro, that has nothing to do. Man, y'all, it's toxic. Kit Wilson might be onto something with y'all. It's toxic. And I don't think Zelina Vega deserves all that. And she's not saying don't do your job. She's just saying, man, that was kind of messed up, dude. I wish I would have, like, come on, guys. That is valid. And for all y'all that's disagreeing with me, y'all can disagree, but she's valid. So stop complaining. And this is to the IWC community, man. Do better. Just do better, man. Just do better. All right. I'm out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on YouTube, our social medias, everything. Thank y'all.